Hello, Sarah Sabin, Executive Leadership and Intuition Coach here. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about slow work and how it applies specifically in January. So if you are the type of person that loves setting goals, you may want to explore my different way to approach New Year's resolutions video, so that you can actually create goals that you stick to rather than kind of doing them for a few weeks and then forgetting about them. This video is to buck a common trend that I see amongst executives and to help you really stop beating yourself up if you don't subscribe to this particular trend. Just to clarify the point, beating yourself up about something is never helpful because that self-critical voice is something that holds you back. It's far better to talk to yourself as positively as possible. And obviously, that doesn't mean that you can't take constructive feedback, but in general, the way you speak to yourself is as positive as you can possibly make it. So, coming on to the trend that I tend to see recreated every single January, and believe me, I used to subscribe to this trend as well, is, oh my God, it's January, it's the start of the year, I need to hit the ground running, I need to achieve everything. I need to achieve everything in the first 5 minutes of January. I need to travel. I need to be meeting my goals. I need to be mobilizing the team. I need to be doing all of the things, and I need to be doing them as quickly as humanly possible. Now, that is a trend that I tend to see among executives. And it doesn't work so well for everyone. Now, don't forget that success is a marathon, not a sprint. So if you sprint too hard at the beginning, you are likely to run out of steam. Whereas if you pace yourself over the period of a year, and understand that you're running a marathon and that things take time, you are far more likely to A, achieve your goals, and B, achieve them in a way that does not completely burn you out. So, I just want to point out something around this time of year. If you are living in the Northern Hemisphere, January is a very depressing month of the year. So it's post Christmas, it's post the holidays. And in a time where a lot of animals are hibernating, you are doing the opposite. You're going full on train towards your goals. And a lot of people do take time off over December, but that's not always as restful as it could be due to family engagements, parties, etc., that tend to happen over the holiday season. So you think that you're coming back rested, but actually, that's not really the case. Then, because you're moving slower than you would like, you get into this cycle of beating yourself up, comparing yourself to everyone else. And I will bring in one of my favorite phrases here. Comparison is the thief of joy. And it's also the thief of success, because the only person you should be comparing yourself to is you yesterday, you last month, you last year. You get the point. So rather than taking this kind of attitude or mindset into January, which creates a whole set of anxiety and potentially panic around it, depending on where you fall on the spectrum of emotions in relation to January, make a deal with yourself that you will take things slowly. Don't set goals that are 30-day dependent. Stretch them out. Think about goals for the entire year. Think about pacing yourself. Think about slowing down. Think about nourishing yourself as much as possible during January, which is a winter month, well, in the Northern Hemisphere anyway, so that you can pace yourself and really achieve things in a sustainable way. Long gone are the days where everyone glorifies not getting sleep. Not getting sleep is not good for your body, it's not good for your brain, and it's not good for your performance. So, if you are the type of person that it suits to take it a bit slower in January, a few things just to reiterate here: lengthen out the timeline of your goals. Make sure that you're nourishing your physical body and your mind during that period as well to support you. And number three, just be conscious of the self-critical voice and any element of comparisonitis, because when you are aware of that, you can choose to have a different narrative. You can choose to find evidence that actually slow and steady at the beginning of the year can win the race by the end of the year, rather than buying into this collective narrative of I need to rush as much as possible and sprint as soon as possible, otherwise the sky is going to fall in.